So, with really awesome games, you know you're gonna get some real stinkers there too. So, this is the top 10 worst games of 2017. And much like the top 10 best, some of these games I haven't played yet, but you know the whole like don't judge a book by its cover? Sometimes you have to. Just like in number 10, Sonic Forces. So, Sonic Mania was a good game, from what I can see. Sonic Generations was a good game. I played that. Sonic 4 was a pretty good game. But whenever they try to throw in a story element beyond Robotnik's gathering animals and turning them into robots, the games kind of fall flat. And I'm not talking about nostalgic purposes.
Getting your ass kicked!
Oof, oh, yikes.
His name's Steve! Yeah.
Thanks, Tails!
He likes bologna sandwiches and he's a Jew.
Whoa.
Whoa, Tails.
With Sonic defeated? Well, that was a quick game.
Damn.
Eggman's army quickly took over. Within months, all but a few. Despite the overwhelming odds, a ragtag resistance formed, banding together to continue the fight.
There were no other survivors.
That's the Sonic Forces. And now a new face prepares to join the struggle.
Oh my god, is this our persona?
Eggman's army is unstoppable.
Skibbity
Is that what Vex sounds like?
I love it.
Hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
Is Silver a good guy now? I am missing so much of the
yeah.
Sonic lore.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic is
Okay.
gone, and Tails
But I'm
also a
also a pragmatist and a gymnast.
If we're going to win, we have to do it without them.
Like, yes, I enjoy the side scrollers. I also enjoyed playing Sonic Adventures and Sonic Adventures 2. I mean, Sonic Forces, I guess, was okay. But when they tried to throw Sonic in some form of, like, epic storyline, they fail. And from what little I know about Sonic Forces, it's fallen flat as well. But again, I have not played it, which is why it's number 10. I don't know if I'm going to play it, that's the problem. But if I'm wrong, let me know, and I'll, just like with my best 10, there might be a revised list for this. Number 9, Hello Neighbor. Oh, this game. I tried so hard to be in the alpha, and they were like, oh, you can get the alpha free. Click here. Click here. Send an email and we know you want to be part of the alpha. Okay. Nothing. That's not the reason why this is on the top 10. I wanted to play this game so bad. But it's supposed to be a horror game. But from what I've seen other people playing, it's more of a comedy game. And now, I understand that they probably fixed all those issues, but I don't know. I still kind of want to play it, but not as bad as I wanted to before. Number 8. Now, here's an example of why you should not try to make a game based on another game that's coming out. For fun. Oh my god.
No. Okay, it was the right thing. I see the arrow pointing to the right button now, but because the middle mouse button was highlighted in green, I focused on that. I apologize for that. Right makes sense. as an attack. It does. Caps lock to select, yeah. So presumably, I see the little hole there. I keep pressing tab because that's the normal thing you'd press for like some sort of... I mean, normally you wouldn't press any of these side buttons to change a character. As far as I can tell, the mouse scroll is doing nothing. Clicking the middle mouse button does nothing. Could have done that, make it much easier. Okay, I thought that was like a little hole at the side. Or, you know, a small cavity, haha, Peggy 3. Alright. So why have we changed as this character? I assumed there would be a hole because this is where the sign was for character changing. I mean, I feel like I could have jumped up there as the cat, since the cat's got a double jump, but... Oh, I guess it was for this bit. Maybe they should have just had the one sign there instead of the other sign at the back.
I want to get this game just for its horribleness. You got a game that's trying to copy and get the fame from Yooka-Laylee before it came out because of Banjo-Kazooie. It's like, oh, this is nostalgic. Play it! And it's nostalgic if you're the kind that's played Slaughtering Grounds. It's, yeah. It's compared it to Slaughtering Grounds. I don't know how fair that one is. Number 7. Now, this is a game that might be contradicting what I said on my best 10, because this is a game where one player plays Jason Voorhees and slaughtering the other players. Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. It's not as fair as the other one because, from what I could tell, the victims don't have a chance to fight back.
Nothing.
I'm stuck! What's happening? Or something?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hello! Hi, Nan! Hey. What's going on, Nan? Oh my god!
Now, granted, in Dead by Daylight, they don't really fight back, but they have tools and tricks that they can do to survive and escape. From I can see from Friday the 13th, all it really is, hey look, it's a Friday the 13th game. And we copied a more successful game. We go us. Number 6. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, you're not explaining these other games. But I'm basing this list on games that I want to play or not, and how well they've been put together from what I can see. If you want to make a good game, you want to make the game so that people would want to buy it and play it and be like, hey, this is a really good game, I really suggest it. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy is not one of these games.
Yes. Yes. No! 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 Aha! Okay. Made it. Made it thus far. And that's good. No. Made it thus far. And that's good.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built...
Where am I going? Oh, okay, you know what? I'm done. No, I'm not done. No, I'm done. No, I swear I was done. Oh my God, I'm done. Oh God, fuck. No, my God. This is why I can't do rage games. This is why I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it.
How I classify this game is a game that you want to buy and play if you're gonna put it up on YouTube for views. Because it's similar, it is done by the same person that made Clop and Quap. With those games, there's an actual like mechanic where you had to like click on the letters to get the feet moving. With this game, you move the mouse to swing your character, and there's one main reason why this is on my worst list. It actually costs money. Yep, it's a co-op that costs money to play. Now, granted, it does have some pretty good graphics in it. I still kind of want to get it, but I don't know. It would seem to be the kind of game I would play for like a day, just like with Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I don't foresee you being able to go back and playing it, and then is there a real like end? I know there's like a tip of the mountain that you can get to, but is it worth it? It's like, yeah, made it to the top. Whoa! Never playing this again. Now, number 5. We have a tie. Oh, do we have a tie for number 5? Oh. And they both are on this for the same reason. These games, Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Destiny 2. Woo! Boy, are these games really sinful. Now, you might have seen the one episode of Destiny that I played. And I know in that episode you don't see why I don't like that game anymore. Out of all the games I bought, Destiny was the only game I've wasted money on. And I have played Slaughtering Grounds. Hell, my Steam library is filled with games I have not played yet. I wasted money on Destiny. Wanna know why? Because of the expansions. They locked off certain things when you buy the expansion, and I couldn't actually just play the game. Well, I could, but then I would just be locked with things that I could have done before the expansions. I couldn't play with my friend, which is the reason why I bought it in the first place, because apparently he had it for the PlayStation 4, not 3. I bought the PlayStation 3 version. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's your problem, but a lot of games these days have been doing cross consoles. But Destiny 2 and Battlefront 2, those loot boxes, I can never, ever forgive loot boxes. Now, Overwatch did it nicely. As far as I understand, in fact, Anthony, come here. So, about Overwatch for you.
Yeah.
How are the loot boxes in that game?
You get one every level, so it's like not exactly unfair, and the leveling experience doesn't go up from the max that it is. It's like 1,000 per level. You can buy loot boxes, but that's optional.
Yeah, and what do you get in the loot boxes though?
You have a small chance of getting pretty good skins, and that's pretty much it.
So it's cosmetic.
Yeah, got all cosmetics.
Okay. So, what makes that good is that it's optional.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it is optional to play as Darth Vader, but it's easy to get the loot boxes in Overwatch. But without the loot boxes in Battlefront 2, you have to play for hours to be able to get Darth Vader as a playable character. I don't mean a couple of hours. Forgot how many it was actually. But I have to say, to mock EA Games, they made pink Darth Vader because they said that nobody wants a pink Darth Vader. And the fans are like, oh shit, that sounds like a great thing. Let's make it! So, Destiny 2, Battlefront 2, you are not going to get my money because it does not sound like I am going to have fun playing your games. Got it? Number 4. Ah. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Oh. So painful. Now, before I get into this, I have not played Mass Effect 3. I know about the, well, from what I've heard, bad ending. I haven't seen the ending yet to be like, oh yeah, it was a bad ending. But Andromeda, oh my god, I have seen the trailers and I have seen people playing it, and this is up there, even above Destiny and Battlefront, because of one simple thing. Gotta let the series die. When you do a blunder like the ending, it's Mass Effect 3, and you're ending it on the trilogy. Don't be like, oh, we're going to release another Mass Effect game. You cannot take a game where you botched the ending, fixed it with the DLC, pissing off your fan base, and then release another game. It's like, oh, here's another Mass Effect. Here, let's just make believe the third one didn't happen, and then just release a game that seems to be cobbled together. You could have just done another game, just called it Andromeda, and then have it be like a spiritual successor of Mass Effect, and if it ends up being bad, then it's the Andromeda that has the stain on it, not Mass Effect. And I want the first three, Mass Effect trilogy. Don't want Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not even going to play it for better than like, oh, ha ha ha, look how bad it is, which is why it's number 4.
Nice.
You see it?
Wow. Okay. Looks like the game is breaking. Oh, nice.
Let's get this.
Oh, they're on the T-pose.
I'm sure. Cool. That's a nice paint
Not
job.
Mako.
That's really cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, bye.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's going again.
Oh, he's still going.
Cue the.
Oh, there we go again.
I didn't even know you could do that in a game.
You can, it looks like. Oh, there you go.
Huh. Is it repeatable?
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's
You don't see
oh, I had this
You
one
get this
every
crap.
single
Yeah.
time I talk to her. Yeah, every
Yeah.
single time. Well, this game's a mess.
What's up?
It's chilling.
That's kind of where I want to see Liam. Put that dude in the ground.
It's like electrocuted back to life.
What a bad first impression this game makes. Oh my god. Oh god, her face. Oh, good. Even better.
Dude, this fucking sexy rider. Look at him.
All right.
Focus
take it easy.
defenses.
Say.
The cat.
No!
I hate it. She's melting. It's melting.
Number 3. 1, 2, switch! Woo! Nintendo! Nintendo! You have 2 games. They're on the top 10. Hell, they're on the top 4 of the top 10. Why? Why 1-2 switch? This reminds me of Wii Sports, and then the shit, I forgot what it's called. Hell, I'm not bothered to go looking for it, but the other like mini game for the Wii U, those were good. 1-2 switch just seems like this is all the stuff that you could do with our system that we're not going to incorporate into anything. Like, it's like, oh wow, it feels like it's fizzing. The controller feels like it's a fizzing soda. I don't see how this is going to be good in any game whatsoever. Oh look, I'm cradling a baby. Oh, now I gotta put it down all softly.
fun. Is he going to sleep? Shut up. Now he's crying again. He's crying again.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Make it, fix it.
I'm getting a little tired of the crying, okay? Can you, like, rock it to sleep or something?
You take it. You take the stupid baby. I'm done with it. I want a divorce.
This is a shit game. But the worst of it, because this is one of the ones that I actually wanted to get and to do a video on, kind of like a play review, to see how actually good or fun it is. But with the limited money I have, I'd rather buy the games at the same price that I want. Because 1-2 Switch, it's a full $60 game. Yep, that's right. A mechanic demonstration CD is $60. I wouldn't even pay $20 for this game. $10? I don't know. Maybe if I have it to burn and I don't have any other $10 games that I wanted to buy. This should have came with the system, and at least so you'd have a game that goes with it. But no, I cannot forgive the $60 price tag on the 1-2 Switch. Number 2, everything. No, not literally. The game Everything. Now, my son thought that was great. Now on paper, this game seems good. Okay? A monster outside disagrees with me. On paper, this game sounds good. Listen to the gameplay. Being able to control what you can see. Transferring from one thing to another. Upgrading. Controlling trees, mountains, planets, entire solar systems. Now, you would think, it's like, holy crap, what kind of game is this? It's supposed to be everything, apparently. But this game seems to have given up on itself. Because you'd think it's like you take over a deer, it's like, oh look, I'm running as a deer, look how majestic I'm rolling.
The fuck is this?
Here we go.
Is this gonna be a mixture of like really
No! It's like, it makes sense. It's like you take control of a rock. How are you going to move? You roll. But you take over deer and it rolls. And then, guess what this game amounts to? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! It's just... You go and buy a game that's everything. That says it's everything. You expect a game like Spore, but you get nothing. But... oh, but... it's nothing compared to the number 1 on my list. So what could be worse than for fun? 1-2 Switch. Destiny 2 and Battlefront 2 combined. Ooh, so a game that has gone underneath almost everybody's radar. But I know. And what could possibly go wrong? Number 1. I'll tell you what could go wrong. Bubsy, the Woolies strike back! Whew. Oh, here's a game. Oh boy! Here's a game that tried to resurrect an old, horrible platformer. Now we're in an age where games are trying to come back. Banjo-Kazooie tried with the spiritual successor of Yooka-Laylee. I'm reserving judgment on that. And games like Cuphead and Resident Evil 7 are trying to bring back what my generation of gamers love. Bubsy, the Woolies strike back. Oh, God. Why was this made? Who wanted this made? Did you want it made? I mean, it's fine if you did. But why? Oh. So I have a little story to tell, and I'm going to actually get further into that, because I do want to play at least the first game for my channel to show exactly why I hate this franchise. But I played it when it was new, like Bubsy. It was a cat in your face. It was supposed to be cool and hip because 90s, and that's not what bugged me, because that actually made him a character. Character that wasn't liked, but it made him a character nonetheless. It was the actual gameplay that bugged me. And with a lot of old games, you're thrown into it with no explanation. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I've done that several times. Commander Keen, Duke Nukem, Doom. No real explanation. Just go fight things. But you start running and you jump, and it is whoo! You're gone. I mean, with Sonic, there's times where he's going so fast you don't see him, but the levels are designed for that. With Bubsy, the levels are designed for an actual platformer where you have to watch where you're going. And with the new game, you'd think they'd be like, oh, this part of the game was horrible. Let's fix this. It still looks floaty as hell. It got turned into a collectathon. I mean, I know it's like, oh, there's some balls of yarn. Collect 100 of them, you get an extra life. No, there's one. That's the game. It's Bubsy. Collect balls of yarn. The game.
Air control to the maximum.
Oh, there's this last key. Boom! Now I can get the vault. Get all the secrets within.
So much sense. How did I not think of this before?
What? What are you talking about?
This should come in cat sizing.
I'm just gonna float. No. There it is!
No idea how I'm doing
Oh,
this.
wow. Dang it.
But I like
Oh, did I just screw it up? Oh, they come back. Okay, good. I was gonna get really upset. Here we go. Bam! Yay! And that's it. You just get some yarn. And then the level ends.
And beyond all this together, that's not why it's number one. This would be like under Destiny 2 and Battlefront 2 if it was just this. I know. It's not even a full game. It's like one map of like levels, like old Mario 3 and Mario World style, on one screen. It doesn't move. It doesn't like go to a new screen. No. It's one screen with a few levels. So, with all that, there'd be like really challenging puzzles and levels to go through, and really annoying bosses. Nope, none of that either. Nope, it's not. I mean, it doesn't even want to be Cuphead. That's how bad this is. And it's extremely short. I think it's like from start to finish without trying to get everything, maybe even getting everything. I don't know. It seems like a 2-hour gameplay. And it's $20.
30.
Just like the same problem with 1-2 Switch. Why is that expensive? I wouldn't even buy it for $5. I would be like, oh, a Bubsy game? $2. Oh, well, let's see it go on sale first.
Is that it? That's it! There you go! That was $30! That was I bought this on Steam, that was $30. Steam's rule says if you play a game for less than 2 hours, you can get a refund. I beat the game. You can beat the game in under the time it takes to get the Steam refund. And I'm gonna do that! I'm gonna get my $30 back because this was dumb.
So, it's bad. And there's this year wasn't that bad for video games. Last year, 2016, oh boy, there was a lot of stinkers for 2016. And I will get to those lists. Yes. Even though it's 2018, I will get to the worst games of the previous years as well. After I release these. Anyway. But there's only a couple games on this bad list that I do want to play. Still pretty bad. Like, I do want to do Getting Over It because it's kind of like a challenge. I see it and I'm like, I want to get over that hurdle. I want to see if I can do it. I don't know about Hello Neighbor anymore. I am going to be forced to do Sonic Forces. I might rent it. For Fun is one of the games I want to buy because it's that bad. It's so bad it's good to be on my channel. And 1-2 Switch. I'm not buying it at such an expensive price. Even used, it's still bad. Nintendo, if you really want me to review 1-2 Switch, send me a copy. So you probably will copyright that anyway. So, and I know you directly watching this video, you have your own thoughts. I mean, I'm pretty sure all 10 of these games are not on your top 10. So let me know which games you hated in 2017. Let me know which of the games I mentioned that you actually love, because I know there's probably going to be a fan base for stuff like Friday the 13th. Maybe even people like Mass Effect Andromeda. Maybe there's a lot of fans for Battlefront 2 that's watching this. Possibly. Let me know what you think. Everybody has their own opinions, and I won't shit on you for it. And do check out my best list. I had some pretty good games on there, and I was actually excited to do that list. Also check out some of the other games that I've played. And until next time, stay white and nerdy.